Hey G Squad, welcome back to another episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode is this cool, amazing product right here in my hand, and basically what this is a Bluetooth speaker that you guys can also use as a power bank, which is really cool. You can see right here are some of the specs on the product itself. It has a 60 watts output power. It's also waterproof up to a certain extent. It has DSP. It has a capacity of 12,000 mAh, which is a lot of charge on here. And then right there is basically what the speaker looks like. Let me actually open up the product first to show you guys what the product looks like and what comes out of the package first. Alright, so when we first open up, you guys can see that this is basically what it looks like inside. So you can see the product itself right there. And on the very corner, they do provide you guys a little accessory box. Let me actually put it down to take out each part and show you guys what's included. Alright, so right here is the accessory box. Let's see what's inside. So they do provide you guys an aux cable right here, which is nylon braided as well. So it is a high quality cable. And also inside here, they also provide you guys a USB to USB-C cable that's in use to recharge the product itself. And it is also nylon braided as well, which is a high quality cable. And that's basically everything inside the accessory box right here. Next, you guys can see the actual speaker itself right here. But before I show you guys this part right here, there is some more stuff in the bottom as well. So in the very bottom, they do provide you guys an instruction manual to teach you guys how to use the product itself. And right here, they do provide you guys a warranty card for the product itself as well. And that is basically everything that's in the packaging itself. Now let's take a look at the actual speaker itself. So you can see the speaker itself is well protected and everything. It definitely has the padding right here. So let's take it all out first. And this is basically what the product looks like right here. So you can see this is what the front part looks like right here. Here's the side part. Here's the other side. And then here's the back part right here. So I believe the back part right here is kind of like the base part right here, which is pretty cool. They have the component right here where you can actually use it as a power bank and everything else. So if I open it up right here, you guys can see that is basically what it looks like inside right there. So they have the USB-C slot right there, a reset button, a TF card, a aux cable, and also a USB slot right there. So like I mentioned earlier, you can actually use this as a power bank to recharge your devices if you guys want to. And when you guys are done using it, you guys want to close it back up like this. Make sure it's completely sealed, so that way the product itself is fully waterproof or water resistant up to a certain extent. And then we just take a look on the top part right here, they do have the handlebar right here. And right here we have the button controls. So there's a power button, there's a volume down, volume up, play and pause button, and right here is the equalizer button right here. And it does have a built-in NFC right here. And if I look really carefully right there, they do have a built-in mic as well, so you can use this to make calls if you guys want to. And then on the very bottom, you can see that is basically what it looks like right there. So they do have the anti-skid material here and here. So when you guys first get the product off, you guys want to move this part right here to give you guys that anti-skid material right here to prevent the product from moving around. We just have it on a flat table or whatever. But that is basically what the overall product looks like right here. So before we actually test out the product itself, let's talk about some of the specs that's on here first. So first thing about the product itself is the fact that it is a 60 watt speaker, and it also has 2 tweeters and 2 subwoofers that's built into the actual product itself. So you guys can definitely get that strong audio, strong bass, etc. In terms of the battery life on the actual product itself, you guys can get a maximum of 40 hours of usage, and that is if you guys use it correctly. And what I mean by using correctly is that if you guys use it at the lower volume setting, if you guys use it at the highest volume setting, you mostly will not get that 40 hours dimensions. And then obviously, like I mentioned, you guys actually use it as a power bank, and the maximum capacity on here is 12,000 mAh. So that's around like a little bit over 2 full charge for your iPhone if it's fully charged. And then for this speaker, it does use a Bluetooth 5.0, so you definitely get that strong connection, and you guys don't have to worry about disconnecting often or whatever. And then what they recommend for this speaker right here is the fact that if you guys get 2 of them, you can definitely get a better audio quality, like a home theater setting. So before we actually test out the product itself in terms of the audio and everything, let me just try out the portable charger option and see whether or not that actually works. So I'm gonna use this portable charger right here to charge the actual product itself first. Alright, so we have it plugged in there. We want to open up the back part right here. Alright, and we're gonna plug this part right here to the USB-C option right here. Alright. So we have it plugged in right there, and you guys can see right there, that is basically the indicator light right there to show you guys the battery life. So right now it's 2 out of 3, so it's not fully charged yet, but it's almost there. So that option works. Let's continue on to the next one, which is the USB, to see whether or not we can actually use that to charge a phone at the same time. Alright, so we got the cable right here, plugged inside right here. And in order for us to use the power bank right here, you need to have the product itself on. So what you guys want to do is press it down right here to activate it. Alright, so now let's try to use the power bank option to see when it actually works. Alright, so we got cable right here, plug it in. Alright, so it does work. So you can definitely use it to charge your phone while you guys are actually charging the actual speaker itself at the same time. But now let's just try out the speaker and the actual product itself and see when it actually can still work while it's being charged. So I'm gonna pair this onto my phone first. Alright, so it's connected. Let's try a song. Alright, so you can definitely still use the product itself while it's being charged for both the portable charger option and also using my portable charger to charge it on here as well. But now let's test out the audio on here and see how well it performs. Alright, so when you guys hear that beep, that means it's on the max volume, and once you guys use the maximum on here, you guys can actually control the remainder of the volume on your phone or your device. But now let's try the equalizer button right here. Alright, so I'm not sure if I can hear or not from the difference between using the equalizer and not using it. It's kind of like a button to turn on and off the bass if you guys want to use that option. But let's continue testing out the audio on here and see how well it performs. Alright, so when we test the audio on here, you can definitely hear the performance is really good. You can definitely hear that strong bass on here. And especially if you guys turn it to the back part right here, when you guys have the music on, you guys can definitely feel this part right here is like vibrating. So I got this little rubber band right here to show you guys what it actually looks like with the actual bass itself to give you guys the performance overview. So I will press and play the song. You can see what happens right there. Alright, so you can see how powerful the bass is on the actual product itself, that you guys can actually feel it on the back part right here. But that is basically everything that's on the product itself. So you can see and hear the product itself works really well. The actual power bank and everything works really well. If you guys want to, you guys can definitely use the aux cable right here and the TF card as well if you guys want to use that option. Otherwise, you guys can use the Bluetooth option that's available for you guys right here, which is what I just used. But that's basically everything that's on the product itself. Now that we do unboxing and testing the product itself, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for me, honestly, I would definitely have to say that any kind of like portable speaker that's wireless, that's very similar to this one right here, where it's actually used as a power bank and is also water resistant and waterproof, is super worth it. Especially since like summer is coming up now, so you probably want to bring this along with you guys, to bring this to the beach, to maybe hang out with friends, or if you guys want to bring this to like a house party, you guys can definitely bring this along with you guys as well. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have this one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else that you do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys, so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.